Welcome everybody to the Prolonged Engagement Show. This is episode 34. My name is Kyle.
I'm Sarah.
And you can go to theprolongedengagement.com for all of our content, including links to our Facebook, our Twitter, our YouTube account at youtube.com/theprolongedengagement show. And you can also get that link to iTunes and listen to our lovely podcast in audio format. All right. So I have a question. And I did not tell you this question before I was going to ask it.
No, that's why I'm freaking terrified.
So it's going to be very, very interesting to see what your answer is going to be. Because I don't even think that you have even thought about something as pivotal as this. Are you ready?
Sure.
Are you freaking ready?
Sure.
What's your favorite video game console of all time? I'm talking every single one. I mean, I'm talking NES. I'm talking Game Boy. I'm talking DS. Sega Dreamcast.
I never had a
Nintendo
Dreamcast,
GameCube.
so I can't tell you that one.
I'm just saying. What is your favorite one? No game console is off limits. I mean, if you say the little TV
I hated
SpongeBob
those.
stick,
I hated those.
as long as you can say, this one's my favorite, and this is why.
I'm thinking.
I
Give me a
want to
second.
hear the answer to that question.
The GameCube.
The GameCube. So you tell me why the GameCube is your favorite.
It had the best games. I fully believe. When you look at Nintendo's lineup, it had the best games.
And why do you say things such as that?
So it had the original Luigi's Mansion,
Uh-huh.
which was a fantastic game.
Mm-hmm.
Had Pikmin, original Pikmin, which fantastic game. Had the original Animal Crossing. I'm honestly naming hit after hit, so I don't know what you want me to say. Like, it had Kirby Air Ride.
Mm-hmm.
It had Haunted Mansion on it. It had games that basically were my childhood
Mm-hmm.
and memories of staying up late.
Do you think that these games still hold up?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You think you could go right back and play Kirby Air Ride again?
Oh, I have. You know that. I have.
So I was thinking about this, and I find it funny that you said the Nintendo GameCube, because that, I believe, is the best console of all time.
Yeah.
I do. I fully believe it.
It may have not been what people say at that time period was a proper competitor because of.
I'd say it was. At that point, it was.
Yeah.
Well, that's when Nintendo had their third-party backing.
Mm-hmm.
Nintendo, the internal studios within Nintendo were putting out just banging
Smash.
games.
Smash.
We're talking Melee. We're talking Mario Kart Double Dash.
Oh.
We're talking about Kirby Air Ride, Metroid Prime.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that was Nintendo's height.
Oh yeah.
I mean, even though it was, it wasn't. Nintendo had been like significantly, just tanking.
Mm-hmm.
Years prior. The NES was the first Nintendo console that it was the first Nintendo console, but that was the one that put Nintendo on the map, and it trounced everything.
Mm-hmm.
The only other real console that was out there at the time was the Sega Master System, and that did nothing.
No.
Compared to what the NES was giving.
Not even just that, but it was what its game started.
Mm-hmm.
Mario.
Yeah.
It started something in people.
Mm-hmm.
Because no longer were games about luck and chance. It actually was about skill.
Yeah. But then, and then there were even some games for the GameCube that people just thought were just like they didn't give us
Casper.
what we wanted. No, I'm talking about Nintendo
Nintendo titles.
games. like Super Mario Sunshine, which
love
I
that.
thought was great.
Wind Waker.
Yeah, Zelda Wind Waker. Fucking Zelda Wind Waker. Holy shit. That's my favorite Zelda game of all time.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that it came out on the Wii U because that is just
I like how
seeing
they
that thing
I
in
like
HD
how they
is
did
so
it.
great.
I like how they transferred it over, and they properly used their system for that game. I fully believe that.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have the gamepad, which is your inventory, and then you get to watch it on the screen in HD.
Mm-hmm. Which is what I was hoping they were going to do. I hope they're going to do that for the new Zelda game too. Was they just take inventory and mapping and stuff like that and keep it right
Which
there.
helped you out. I fully believe that helped me go through it faster.
Yeah. Not to mention you'd only gone through the game like 50 gazillion times. But
no one needs to know.
But
no one needs to know how many times I've gone through that game.
So in the time of the GameCube, the competitors were the PS2 and the Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
Now the PS2 definitely had won that generation.
You could say that. I don't believe that.
As far as sales go,
I don't care about sales. I mean about...
I'm talking sales.
No.
As far as sales gone, the PS2 definitely won. And then so in last generation, the 360 won.
Mm-hmm.
And at the moment, we're seeing the PS4 take the lead in that. But I didn't. Now I can't say too much because I didn't own a PS2 or an Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
But
at the time
did. But I still don't own an Xbox. But I had.
We've never had.
I bought a PS2. But weirdly enough, I bought a PS2 after we bought the PS3. So go figure. Because I wanted to play. There were a few games.
One.
There were a few.
Not an Xbox One, but a PlayStation One.
Yeah, for some reason I did that. But
you were on a hype that year.
I was
just buying all this.
I was on PlayStation hype.
You were buying.
I bought a bunch of PlayStation games too, so that was weird. Well, see, I had grown up with other systems. So I had a friend that lived down the street. He had a PlayStation. And so we play things like Army Men.
Yeah, that's what you always told me about.
And the Green Army Men games, which were great. I remember those being freaking awesome. And the other one that we would play all the time would be Twisted Metal. And it was like I was sitting there going, "Wow, now this is some cool shit." But none of those. But I had access. I had seen a GameCube and seen an Xbox, seen a PlayStation, and I sat there and went, "I want a GameCube."
Oh yeah.
That was the one that spoke to me. It really, really spoke to me. Because I knew what was out there. I just, I knew that the GameCube was the one that was going to speak to me. Not to mention that I had played games like Smash, and knew that that's what I wanted out of a gaming console. But you're right.
But even for me, I grew up with the Nintendo.
You had a NES and a Super NES.
Yeah, I missed the N64.
Which is probably for the best.
I wanted Pokemon Snap so damn bad.
Everyone wanted Pokemon Snap. Are you kidding? They had remember in Blockbuster when they had Pokemon Snap in the N64.
It was always gone.
Huh? No. They had a Pokemon Snap booth in the Blockbuster.
Yes.
Do you remember that?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Anytime that I'd go into Blockbuster, I'd go to the Pokemon Snap thing and sit around there and like, oh, look at this game. Oh, I'm moving around, taking pictures of the Pokemon.
It was just
I was
awesome.
thinking when I thought about it, I was like, man. I think back and I go, what a fucking lame-ass game. You sat in a train and took pictures of the Pokemon.
But it was amazing because it was all 3D.
Yeah, you didn't see Pokemon like that. The other cool game was Pokemon Stadium that you got for was there for.
We don't talk about that game.
Pokemon Stadium was for N64. Coolest part about that is that you could move the Pokemon from your Game Boy games onto your Pokemon Stadium. That was really cool. And then when they came
I
out
was
with,
talking about a different one. Sorry.
when they came out with Pokemon Stadium XD,
That was it. That I had on the
you could do
GameCube.
that as well. You could bring your Ruby and Sapphire Pokemon over at that point.
I'm tired today, can't you tell?
When you could put your when you could plug the Game Boy Advance straight into the GameCube.
Yeah.
With a little attachment thing.
I'm tired today, can you tell?
Mm-hmm. And there was also the you could also connect your Game Boy up and play with the Tingle Tuner.
Oh my god, that was so cool.
Yeah. When we were first together, we'd do that a lot. I'd play it, and then you would be the Tingle Tuner.
Tingle, and then I'd blow you up.
Yeah.
That
Every
was always
once in a
great.
while, you'd hit the.
I'd get
hit
angry.
the button. That sucked though, because every time that you would do that, it would take.
I wasted yours.
It would take 100 rupees.
It was 100 rupees?
I think it was 100.
No, I thought it was only 10.
Oh, maybe it was 10. Yeah. No, I think you're right. It's 10.
Because
But,
it wasn't that bad. But it added up over time.
Yeah, it added up if you were sitting there. And if you're on the Great Ocean, your friend could, use the Tingle Tuner and you could see if there was bad guys around there and you could blow them
And
up.
not just that, you could also see treasure.
Yeah, you could see. Oh, that's right. You could see the treasure on the Tingle Tuner map. That's so cool. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot all that crap. But yeah,
I remember that.
That was pretty fun. But it was things like that. Like you didn't get that with the PlayStation or an Xbox. You could only get that with there. The coolest thing about the Xbox when it was out though is that you could get that thing modded.
Yeah, you could do mods with it.
I had this guy
Girlfriend.
at my church that he got his modded, and you could do it to where you could install the games onto a hard drive inside the Xbox
So you
at that
didn't
point.
have to have the disc.
Literally, you didn't have to have the disc. And I mean, this guy, totally, I thought it was cool at the time because, when you're 10, you don't,
you were 10 in the
when you're
90s. You also have to remember that. So that was never a thing. You had to have the disc for everything.
Yeah. What you could do is, we were not 10 in the 90s.
No.
Didn't turn 10 until 2001.
Oh my god. I feel old.
But
I'm really tired.
he took somebody had an Xbox game, and he was like, "Oh, can I see that for a minute?" And he put the game into his Xbox, and he hit the button, and it downloaded the game onto his Xbox. He said, "Here, take the game back." The games have been $50, since the beginning of time, and it's like, wow, you just borrowed somebody's game, and now you have it.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that was really cool at the time, and now I'm sitting there like, that is freaking illegal as shit.
It is.
And but that's what when Microsoft came out with that thing, they that was all that they allowed it to be modded and stuff like that. Oh, they didn't allow it, but they.
No, if you modded it, you couldn't sell it back.
Yeah, it also voided the warranty, but void the warranty. Come on, that's also what they did with That's why the PSP was so prevalent.
Mm-hmm.
It's because people were just modding the shit out of it, and then they were putting things like Game Boy emulators on them, and things like that. And so, but probably my favorite GameCube game though was Double Dash.
Yes.
I freaking loved that game.
But that's because we played together.
Yeah, that was the only time that you could play with somebody
On a team.
as a team, because
I'm sorry, you and I were deadly.
You would have the I don't think that I would enjoy it too much now, because I'm so used to Mario Kart 8 now. And
you didn't like
we'd played
with me?
Yes, but what I'm telling you is now
I
we haven't played
pissed off.
we haven't played Double Dash in how long?
We had that party about
You do know that
that was about a year or two.
I've had my PS4 for 2 years now, right?
Oh my god! So it had to be at least 2 years, because remember we had that throwback party.
PS4 is 2 years old in November,
But do you remember that throwback party that we had with
and
Annie
we got
and John?
a PS3 in 2009.
Kyle.
What?
Do you remember the throwback party that we had with Annie and John and Kathy?
No. We didn't play Double Dash.
No, we didn't. But we played like Haunted Mansion and shit.
Yeah. I brought down the GameCube and you played Haunted Mansion and stuff.
Yeah.
We didn't even play Smash.
Yeah.
So I think it was only Haunted Mansion.
No, and Kirby Air Ride.
Oh, Kirby Air Ride too.
Because it was a throwback like sleepover or some shit.
I really want to get the
Sorry guys.
I may actually do that when we go down there. I may grab the Wii.
Is that backwards compatible?
Hello, plays GameCube games.
I was thinking that. I couldn't remember though.
So I was thinking of getting the GameCube, and I'm like, well, yeah, why not? I'll just grab the GameCube. Who cares?
Because now the GameCube's actually counted.
Because the Wii U can play Wii games.
Oh, true.
So I could just get the GameCube.
That's so
I'd have no
weird.
problem playing that thing. I love me some GameCube.
If it would work.
Still works.
I know it still works. There was one game though that fucked it up all the time. Sonic?
Which one?
With the Chow Garden.
Oh, DX?
Yeah, because we bought it used and it would fuck up all the
We
time.
didn't get that one used, did we?
Yeah, we did.
Oh. Well, now you have it. Now I bought it for PS3, so.
And now it doesn't fuck up.
Yeah, so you can do anything you want on there now.
Yeah, honestly, I built an entire Chow Garden with the good and the bad part.
I guess it was Sonic Adventure 2 Battle is the one that you did. Because that was a much better Chow Garden.
But you remember that, right? That I built like a giant friggin' Chow Garden. I spent so much time.
Yep.
And I worked so hard to get the Chow Gardens. And I had them like full of chows.
Yeah.
And I had it both parts.
You had them to where, you would race them and do chow karate and things
yeah,
like
I did
that. Yeah.
all of that.
Yep.
Like, I was badass with the chows, guys. I was awesome.
Yeah, we still, out of all the games that we've had, our biggest collection is still for a GameCube.
Yeah.
So
even though I won't lie,
got a shit ton of PS3 games. So
even though I won't lie, there are a couple of GameCube games I think we could get rid of.
There's a lot of them that we could get rid of.
Monster Island,
Turok.
We had no idea what the fuck we were getting when we got Turok.
No, there was I think it was in those $1 bins at GameStop,
Best
and so
Buy.
your mama picked it up or
Best
something
Buy.
like that. Yeah, something
No,
like
not
that.
Best Buy. Big Lots.
No.
That was a Big Lots game.
Well, at any rate.
But I remember she's like, look, it has dinosaurs on it. It's like
look,
Jurassic
it's got dinosaurs
Park.
on it, and then we played it. It's like this is a first-person shooter where you're killing the dinosaurs. And
Yeah.
she's like, what? But
yeah, she got really mad when we actually told her what happened.
Because she wouldn't get any shooters, but
No.
GameCube wasn't made for the shooters. So
No, that one, Casper.
Casper.
I had a Casper game
Okay.
that my parents got me, but I somehow bugged it on accident, and
It might have been an actual bug then.
and I no longer could complete tasks or anything,
Oh, really?
and it stopped the entire game. I could no longer.
They had a bug like that on Other M.
I
But
know.
you would actually had to. Did you know that you
had to send it in.
send in your SD card?
Yeah, I know.
And they had to put the patch on it because
That's why
games were not patchable at that
No,
point.
that's why I'm like,
Could have been an actual bug. See, now that is the thing too. It's like, see now,
you can fix that type of shit.
now with the patches you can fix that stuff. I think it makes developers a little more lazy.
No, I think it helps out a lot. Because even with
It
that
helps.
one,
It helps a lot, but I think it makes them a little more lazy.
no, because I remember that happened and I couldn't complete the task anymore, and all I could do was fly around.
But that's like an unforeseeable bug. I'm saying that majority of games that came out for GameCube and in that era where you couldn't patch the games, they were solid.
Yeah.
Those were solid, polished games, and they, and if they weren't solid and polished,
Animal Island.
Animal Island.
That's what it was.
Yes, yeah, because it's the first one in our list of alphabeticals.
I don't even know
Animal
where the hell
Island.
we got it.
You wanted it.
I wanted it?
Yeah. Yeah, it was like a GameStop or something. You actually wanted that game. said, "Oh, look, it looks so cute. There's a guy and he's got like little animals
Yeah,
around
and then
him."
like,
But you played it and you were like, "This sucks so hard."
because it wasn't what I wanted. It
was
lied
one of those.
to me.
It was one of those weird third-party games.
It lied to me. It wasn't what I wanted.
Yeah.
But like, that's a lot of the things though. They do that a lot. I noticed with the GameCube. That you get a game, and it's not what it says at all.
Well, you get that a lot. Period. I think. You know, I mean, if
Still
you
my
were to
favorite
get
system.
if you were to look at the front of Order 1886, what would you think?
Badass fucking game.
You know, you think it's you wouldn't know anything about it.
Mm-mm.
And I still didn't know anything about it. I beat the whole fucking thing, and I still don't know anything about it.
I ripped one of my toenails off.
Oh, you poor thing.
That one.
Cool.
It hurt.
Here at the Prolonged Engagement Show, we are continually just fantastic at making sure that things have batteries. We're really good at that.
Are you blaming me?
No, I'm not. It was the battery bar was full at the beginning of this. I guess I just have to watch. If it gets to that point, we just gotta whatever. All right. We have audio again, so we're good now. All of a sudden it just kind of clicked. We couldn't hear it anymore, and I'm like, what's it? But
I'm gonna feel bad for the people who are listening. Because they're just gonna hear click.
It'll just be a regular cut, like I normally do it. But damn it. But so we were talking about you had the.
I get mad because games aren't as they think, and
yeah, well, like I said, you can't sit there and look at the cover of a game and think, because if you looked at the cover of Evolve, I mean,
no one would buy it.
That just it says nothing about
the game
at all. It's this big footprint and
and as I understand it, because the reason I want it is because I get to play the monster and terrorize people.
Yeah, but then there's 4 people fighting against you.
Yeah.
And it's all online. It's a MOBA. That's what it is.
I know, but at the same time, that sounds really cool to me.
I told you, if you wanted to do that, we should find. See, I wish that Blockbuster was back.
Yes.
So that we could go out and rent things like that.
Yes.
I wish that we could, to rent the damn games, but you still could. You could do GameFly, but they still they rent games out of Redbox, but you can only get
what's available.
At that Redbox. So it's stupid. Mm-hmm. You could do GameFly, but I think it's like $20 a month.
15.
Yeah, that's. No.
I have to check.
Yeah, and we don't play all that often in order to do that. Now it would probably it might save me, quite a bit of money in the long run, because then I could get games like Killzone Shadowfall, and I could play it and be like, yeah, this just isn't gonna work out, buddy, and then send it back, but
yeah.
Games that I want to play I guess I could still do the same thing, because I bought that one on a whim, because I'm like, oh, well, I liked Killzone Mercenary, but Killzone Mercenary had a damn radar, I don't have like anything on Killzone Shadowfall. There's like hardly a HUD. It sucks.
Oh, you don't like it?
No, I don't like it at all.
Oh.
I really don't like it. And they have this thing where I think if you press L3 and it sends out this like where it will highlight enemies.
Yeah.
But it only works like half of the time. It doesn't highlight the enemy. You have to hold it down long enough to catch the enemies in your wake. But if you hold it too long, then it gives you a static charge and it injures you. It's got to be the stupidest mechanic of it. So there's no radar anywhere on the game.
I guess we're going to GameStop to turn in that game.
Pisses me off.
Do you like Mordor at least?
Mordor is good. I like Mordor. That's different. I like it for the gameplay. I just can't get into the storyline because I've never seen any of the Lord of the Rings movies. I think we should probably do that. Just
for the hell of it, so that we're not left out.
I think we should we should watch those damn things. Because many people have and what John was telling me is, because we were talking about Mordor, and he said that it's the timing in it is between it's between something and something.
Hobbit.
Yes, it's the time between Hobbit and Lord of the Rings.
Mm-hmm.
So, and he said that they've taken a few liberties with the storyline, but I like the battle mechanic in it, not the actual fighting mechanic, but if you die in combat,
Mm-hmm.
then the orcs can fight each other and win for a higher ranking.
Yeah.
So, like, if some lowly guy kills you and he gets up in the ranks, he can actually take out a captain, and then you can go after him, and it is like a whole revenge thing that you can, lots of achievements or trophies, based upon that. But, I thought that Mordor was pretty good. I'd like to play more of it. So, but
Because I like BioShock.
yeah.
You were so worried that I wouldn't like it.
Well, I was worried that you wouldn't like it because it's a first-person shooter, and you're not good at first-person shooters normally.
But it's not a first-person shooter.
It is.
But the storyline's not.
Okay, so
I can
wait a minute.
deal.
So first-person shooters can only be first-person shooters with no storyline? That's weird.
Like Call of Duty.
Like, oh no, Call of Duty multiplayer has no storyline. But Call of Duty has a campaign. Every one of them has a campaign.
No, it's not that.
Colin Moriarty plays through every campaign of Call of Duty. He gets Call of Duty every year and plays through the campaign. He does not play. He does not play multiplayer.
My only problem with it is the fact. Okay, I'm not good with first-person shooters. I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
You know that. You've watched me play it. I'm not good at the first-person shooter aspect of it, but I'm excellent with the problem solving and the puzzle aspect.
Yeah, and I didn't
game.
know much about that. So,
and it's
but
heavy in that.
We got BioShock Infinite for free with PS Plus,
Mm-hmm.
and
I'm stuck because I'm stuck in a first-person shooter aspect of it.
Yeah, so
which I just need you to play through so that then I can defeat the damn bird.
But I said, why don't you play Infinite, and then if you want, then we'll get original BioShock and BioShock 2, and you can play through those. So, and you liked Infinite, so
I loved Infinite.
So
I'm literally stuck at the very last stage of the entire game.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do it because it's all about shooting the bad guys down, and I'm stuck.
It's kind of like it's kind of like when you're always stuck at the last part of Luigi's Mansion. When you're sitting there trying to defeat the little guy in Bowser while the Bowser head is spewing you with fucking fire.
I figured out how you're supposed to do that.
What?
You're supposed to spew water.
Water at the... Really?
The head.
No way.
It puts out the fire, and then you can suck the boo.
No way.
Way.
Oh, I was like, this is impossible when I was playing it. I guess the last time I was playing, I was 9. So.
I looked it up. I was like, what do I do? And they were like, you squirt the Bowser head, and then he can't get. He goes.
The problem with the Poltergust is that. Oh, well, I guess you could suck in the water. I guess it has enough water as long as you don't blow it out, right? The water stays in there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can suck in the water.
Maybe when I get the GameCube, we'll play Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah, you can suck in the water, hit Bowser once.
I still like the Game Boy horror from that one.
Oh my god. But you're supposed to shoot the water out once, and he can't blow out fire.
I'm gonna see if I can get a.
Like, you can check me on that one because I looked it up.
I'm gonna see if I can get one of those composite cable to HDMI connections.
Yeah.
And then I'll be able to record it.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can play Double Dash, play Melee, play
oh my god,
Billy Hatcher and the Giant Fucking Egg.
That's like your crap.
Oh my god. Because I was a huge Sonic Adventure fan.
Yeah.
So, and Billy Hatcher is just you know,
kind of a continuation
so
of
good.
that storyline.
Well, it's made by Sonic Team, so.
What?
But,
there was another one I was thinking of.
well, too bad. I'm sorry because we gotta go. That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Next week.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Well, this was episode 34 of the Prolonged Engagement Show. My name is Kyle.
I'm Sarah.
You can go to theprolongedengagement.com for everything that we do. All of our content is there.
Yay.
And including links to YouTube, iTunes, Facebook, Twitter, and you can even shoot us an email. There's also a donate button at the bottom if you want to send us a few bucks. That'd be nice. I know there's only like 3 of you out there, but anyway.
No, how many did we have last time?
Okay, there are 14 subscribers on YouTube.
Wait, that's more than we had the last time you told me.
Oh, well, we have 14.
You told me we had 12.
Okay, well, we have 14.
Yay! Okay, guys, I mean it. When we hit 15, tell us what the hell you want us to do.
All right.
Because you did it for 10.
Okay.
They probably won't, will they?
I don't know. We'll see you guys next week.